So I've been using the Cerakote products for a pretty decent while now, but I have to say I do have a big test for it right now. I have this truck that I'm flipping here, and we're going to be doing a Cerakote application demo to see if this can actually get fixed. And we're even going to be going through the car wash later to see if it actually holds up over time. Let's get to it. What's up? My name is Jamal from Flipping University. In this channel, I help people that might not have too much mechanical experience go from amateur to expert flipping cars so that they can build a life of freedom. And in the last video, you might not have seen it, but I covered taking these trucks' wheels from looking really busted and dirty and dingy and painting them black and making them look a lot better in the process. But realistically, before I could sell this thing, I have to fix this trim. All right, and first of all, sorry for all the excess noise that might be going on in the background. Looks like they might be building up an extra house on top of another, doing some crazy house renovations, so sorry for all that. The whole truck is looking pretty dirty now. We'll save that to the end of the video. Now we're just going to wash the trim itself. This is going to be the soap I'm going to be using just to quickly wash it off. I'll just be filling this up, hosing the thing down first, washing it up, and then drying it off right after. Alright, so now everything's all dried off. I'm going to wait a little bit longer, of course, just to wait until that little middle part dries as well. But now is the best part. We're going to start applying the Cerakote Trim Restorer. So we're just going to put on these little gloves that they gave us, included in the pack. And then we're just going to use the applicator pads to start applying everything else. Just make sure if you are doing this yourself, you're overlapping with each stroke that you're doing. Take your time with it. It could take a little bit, but make sure that you're going through every spot evenly. Of course, you can see on the top there are certain spots that still just have a really faded out look to them. The sides look pretty good right there, but it looks like most of the fading and the discoloration was on the top rather than on the very front of the car like that. I will also say that I did do this part as well. Realistically, most people that are going to be doing this with their cars, if it's a truck or whatever, is going to be looking more like this part rather than looking like the front there. And I'll throw up a quick before and after of what it's looking like now compared to what it was like before I put on the coat. But now, just to test things out, we are just going to go over to the car wash, as I mentioned, to see if it looks any duller or any worse than what it's looking like now. Let's get to it. Okay, so I came back to the truck, and this is actually about 2 weeks from the time that I first applied everything. I mainly just wanted to give it more time to see how it would hold up over time. And keep in mind too, this is after a couple of washes as well. It's probably like 3 washes that I did all together after applying everything. So I would say overall it definitely held up over time. Don't mind little pieces of dirt and stuff like that that's in there. That's kind of just embedded in there as well. I've been using this as a work truck, so that's that. But of course, you will still see realistically the top part. This is not some type of miracle butter that you could spread on anything and it'll just automatically bring it back to being the perfect color it was before. This stuff, realistically, I'm probably just gonna have to paint everything over. and that'll be the rest of it. No, there's no way that I could use any type of trim restorer to bring that back, that color that was in that paint before. We'll still just show a before and after of what it looked like before I applied everything to what it looks like now, because you might not see it just looking at it now, but it honestly is a big difference from what it was before. And I will say another thing, honestly, this truck was a complete score. I'll show you the listing, but I actually got it from a dealer auction, an online dealer auction I usually use. And I got this thing for like $1,000 and usually these sell for like $3,000 to $4,000. So this was a real steal. But if you want to learn how you can get into dealer auctions like this and you don't have your own dealer's license or dealer's lot, just go to the link in the description below. But alright, that's everything. Till next time, peace.